Welcome and thank you for joining the Arkansas Coalition on Obesity Prevention, or ArCOP as we're better known, and Growing Healthy Communities. As today we are answering the governor's challenge toward achieving a healthy, active Arkansas. Last Wednesday, the governor launched the Healthy, Active Arkansas plan, a 10-year plan that's to improve the health of Arkansas. And today, we want to tell the governor that we accept that challenge. So for the last 5 years, ArCOP has been working with communities all across our state on the priorities with Healthy Active Arkansas, focusing on our ArCOP mission, where we increase access to healthy foods and increase access to physical activity opportunities. Currently, we have 53 communities around the state that are engaged in these activities that directly impact this plan. And some of these activities are trails and walkways so people can engage in outdoor activity, school and community gardens, joint use agreements so schools are open for communities for physical activity. We have schools that are engaged in farm to school to increase not only fresh fruits and vegetables, but also to help sustain small farms. We work with work sites who offer work site programs and incentives for a healthy lifestyle for their employers. We work with farmers markets, increasing and expanding the number of markets around the state, but also increasing the number that accept SNAP benefits. And we're here today in Bernice Garden, who is one of those gardens open on Sunday for their farmers market. They do accept SNAP, and they also double those benefits for those SNAP recipients, and so they get twice as much food for the same amount of dollars. And we want to thank Bernice Gardens for letting us host our press conference today in their wonderful facility. And one of our ArCOP's many partners is the Arkansas Hunger Relief Alliance. And we have learned over time that you really can't separate obesity and hunger. People with limited incomes are more likely to consume more processed and more convenience foods, which are cheaper than the fresh fruits and vegetables. They're also less likely to have access to supermarkets. So from the beginning, the Alliance has supported ArCOP's effort, and we've worked alongside them to change what's happening in our state. And so I would like to introduce Tamika Williams with the Alliance, and she's going to give you a few more details about how SNAP and Double Bucks works and some of their great activities that they have going on.
Good morning. I am Tamika Williams, the Director of Operations at the Arkansas Hunger Relief Alliance, and I'd like to begin by saying thank you to ArCOP for the great work they do and for allowing us to partner with them on many projects, as Andy mentioned. Arkansas ranks at the top for both food insecurity and obesity. And while some don't see the correlation, as Andy mentioned, here it is. Calories are cheap. We know health issues connected to obesity are also widespread in food insecure communities. Through an exhaustive study done by Feeding America, we know that the #1 request of Arkansans served by members of the Alliance is access to fresh fruits and vegetables. We're able to help make that happen right here at Bernice Gardens by employing a variety of Alliance programs and working with many partners. Our SNAP team works at pantries in this neighborhood to ensure those eligible for SNAP benefits have them. We worked with ArCOP to get a grant to provide Double Bucks at the farmers market, allowing SNAP recipients to double their amount of fresh fruits and vegetables, and thereby helping our local farmers too. Also, with the help of that grant, we offer an evidence-based cooking and nutrition course called Cooking Matters. Cooking Matters helps families gain the knowledge they need to use vegetables they buy here to get needed nutrition and reduce negative health consequences that result from obesity, such as diabetes, stroke, and high blood pressure. We met one woman who took the Cooking Matters course, She proudly lifted her shirt to show that her pants were being held up by a rope because she was losing weight just by making healthy eating choices. She smiled and said, "You know, I didn't think I could do it, but now I know I can. I'm doing this for myself and for my family." Stories like this are the norm in Cooking Matters classes. People just want to do better. This kind of collaborative work is good for Arkansans. It's good for those who suffer from food insecurity. It's good for our local economy. It's good for all of us. Thank you all so much for being here. And I'd like to introduce Stephanie Williams to come up and speak next.
Thank you, and what a great story. I'm Stephanie Williams, and I'm here today representing the Arkansas Department of Health, and we recognize that ArCOP has done a tremendous job working with community leaders to create communities where people can be active and healthy, and we look forward to continuing our work with ArCOP to increase the momentum toward a healthier Arkansas, and we're really excited to have the governor's support and commitment to good health to fuel this important work. You know, ArCOP, we've worked with them since their inception, and through their Growing Healthy Communities project, they have worked with over 50 communities across the state since 2009. And they have helped these communities, you know, create farmers markets, community gardens, trails, safe communities, and it's just inspiring to see the passion and commitment of those that are working with ArCOP. So we are thrilled to continue the partnership, and it's just wonderful to have the governor's commitment and support as we move forward. So we're happy to be here today working with ArCOP and accepting the challenge as we move forward. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Janae Snyder. I'm an assistant professor at the University of Arkansas at Little Rock for the Department of Health and Human Performance. For the past 5 years, I have served as the Growing Healthy Communities Coordinator for the University District community. And during these past 5 years, we have been very fortunate to receive ArCOP funds to host a variety of health promoting projects. Our most popular has been the Wellness Fair. Each year, we host a wellness fair where community members get to come and they get a free gym membership. And we usually have over 250 people that come out to attend the fair. This year, our fair will be December the 5th, which is a Saturday. Another popular event that we've held has been the garden training. Annual garden trainings provide residents with knowledge on how to raise fresh fruits and vegetables. And each year, we have given out 30 raised beds gardens, a total of 108 throughout the past 5 years. Another event that we focused on has been Smart Shopping for Seniors. It's using the Cooking Matters at the Store initiative to educate seniors about how to shop for healthier foods on a limited income. Last year, for the first time, we got to host our very first farmers market. It was well received, and the campus and community members really enjoyed that event. We are hoping that future funds will allow us to host a future market in 2016. We have also hosted a cooking class that's focused on engaging the children and the parents within the university district community. That took place our very first year of receiving ArCOP funding, and that class was called Cooking Rocks. A new project that we are working on through the support of ULR Sustainability Committee is called Garden to Grill. And this concept is basically trying to educate residents about how to prepare healthier foods using a stovetop grill pan versus deep frying foods. So participating in the Garden to Grill cooking class, recipients will receive a free grill pan as well as an olive oil type dispenser for participating. Now, I was not able to do all of this by myself. I would have to say that the collaboration with ULR faculty, staff, and students, as well as the University District Partnership, has made this the Success Projects very successful. And at this time, I would like to invite Mr. Joe Busby, who is the current president of the University District Neighborhood Association, to come share his personal story.
Thank you, Dr. Snyder. I'm Joe Busby, and I'm president of the University District Association. The University District are the neighborhoods that surround UALR. We have over 3,300 households, and with the 13,000 students, faculty, and staff at UALR, we have a large group that we try to reach out and touch in every aspect. And one of the ways is through the health fairs. A lot of you have attended health fairs. You know that they have a good mission, and sometimes the results are unmeasurable. Well, I'm the poster child for the health fair. As president, I get to attend it and go through it, and no, it's no problem, let me show you how to do it. So you go through the process. And then part of it, they check your blood pressure. And they said, Joe, you know you've got elevated blood pressure. You may need to see your doctor about this. As we all know, hypertension is a silent killer. And in following up with my doctor, I was diagnosed with hypertension, treated for it, on the right med for it. My blood pressure's dialed in, and that issue's passed. I've embraced it to where it's no longer a problem. But these are the small victories we have in the health fairs, and the teaching the people to cook well, to grow the garden, to educate their children that will help fight obesity. I'm very happy to have ArCOP signing off to present to the governor, and I hope you've all signed the board that's going to be given to him. And I want to say thank you so much for letting me speak. Andy?
Well, thank you so much to all of our speakers this morning, and thank you all for coming out today in support of ArCOP and Growing Healthy Communities and our new plan for Healthy Active Arkansas. And just in case you didn't get the message yet, ArCOP accepts that challenge. We will continue our work with growing healthy communities all around our state, and we want you to remember that south on Main, actually, this area that we're in today, several restaurants here feature local foods, fruits and vegetables and other local foods that they get from here. So right now we will entertain any questions for any of our panelists if there are any.
Andy, can you speak to ArCOP's future plans in regards to Healthy Active Arkansas and how ArCOP plans to further that challenge?
Certainly. We, as we said, we currently have 53 growing healthy communities. We plan in our celebration in December to actually probably designate a few more growing healthy communities, and we're going to work with those throughout the next year on implementing the things that are in the plan, including active living, connectivity, built environment, community gardens, farmers markets, all those things that we talked about. And we work with the mayors in lots of these communities, and they are on board with this, and they're ready to also accept this challenge.
Can you mention how you work with schools?
With schools?
Yeah.
Certainly. ArCOP has 4 work teams, and one of those work teams is children in schools. And we work with the schools around the state on policies, nutrition standards, making sure that the food that kids have in schools, they have access to fresh fruits and vegetables. We work with farm to school as well, trying to get locally grown fruits and vegetables into the hands of the schools as well.
Andy, can you talk to the leadership of your mayors and how y'all support the mayors across the state with your mentoring?
Certainly. With this past year, we had a Mayors Mentoring Mayors project that we did in all 5 regions of our state. And we have some mayors that have already taken on this challenge that we see as real champions in this area. And a couple of those right here, Mayor of Little Rock, Mayor of North Little Rock, were the 2 that actually hosted, along with the Mayor of Bryant, the Central Region Mayors Mentoring Mayors. We invited other mayors to come to the table and to hear their story and to get them energized and look at some of the practical things that they can do in their areas to take on some of these activities. And we've also put a toolkit up on ArCOP's website that was developed as part of the mayor's project, but can be used really with any community member can find some helpful things in that toolkit. And our website address is lots of different places up here around me, so you should be able to find that and go on our toolkit and you can find some great helpful information there. Okay, thank you all for coming again, and we really appreciate the support. And thanks to our fruits and vegetables today. Would you want to do a dance?
Oh, did she? She did.
Okay, I've lost 5 pounds.
Oh, good. Just standing there sweating. I'm trying to Yes, you would. You would. That'd be great. And I'm the chair of Arkansas. Oh my goodness. Well, we are here today to accept the governor's challenge from last week. He started playing tallest one there she is. Last week. And ArCOP wants to accept the challenge. We can make